Hi, everybody, and welcome to the English Horizon, the English phonetics made easy for the Indian learners. I'm Rajan, and you are now listening to the eighth episode of our learning program on the subject of English phonetics. I once again thank you all for liking, sharing, and supporting and subscribing to my channel. Well, in the last episode, we discussed the organs of speech, and we learned that the organs of speech are of three systems: the respiratory system, the phonatory system, and the articulatory system. The articulatory system consists of the lungs, the muscles of the chest, and the trachea or the windpipe. The phonatory system consists of the larynx. The articulatory system consists of the teeth, nose, tongue, roof of the mouth, and the lips. Now, in this session, we are looking into the phonatory system. We know that the phonatory system consists of the larynx. When we listen to the word larynx, what comes to our mind at first is that the Adam's apple. So, larynx is what commonly called the Adam's apple, which is situated at the top portion of our windpipe or the trachea. Well, the lung air has to come out through the trachea, or it has to go into the lungs through the trachea or the windpipe. While in the larynx are situated a pair of lip-like structures called vocal cords or vocal folds. These vocal cords are situated horizontally from front to back, and they are attached in front and can be separated at the back. And the opening between the vocal cords is called the glottis. And now the vocal cords can be separated and opened because it can be separated at the back. And when the two cords come together very close, the glottis is completely shut so that there is no passage through the glottis. This is exactly happens when we eat or drink. That is why we cannot eat or drink and speak at the same time. Either we have to stop eating and then speak, or we have to stop speaking and then only we can eat. Now, when we breathe in and breathe out, the vocal cords are wide apart and the glottis is wide open so that the air can go into the lungs and it can come out of the lungs. So when we produce certain speech sounds, the vocal cords are wide apart and the glottis is wide. So there is no vibration of the vocal cords. These types of sounds are called voiceless sounds. So the voiceless sounds are produced when the glottis is open, when the vocal cords are wide apart. And during the production of another group of speech sounds, the vocal cords are held loosely together so that the pressure from the air in the lungs make them to vibrate or make them to come and move together many times rapidly. That is called the vibration of the vocal cords. So such kinds of sounds which has the vibration of the vocal cords are called voiced sounds. Now, let's look into some example sounds that are made when the vocal cords are wide apart. P, p. There is no vibration of the vocal cords. Pitch, pitch, ping, t, t, teacher, talk, t, t, k, k, king, cat, k, ch, ch, children, teacher, cat, ch. Now, s, 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 state, straight, vast. Now, wish, hush, bush, ash. No vibration of the vocal cords. K, hit, high, how. No vibration. These sounds are voiceless sounds. Let's now look into another group of sounds which are made, which are produced when the vocal cords are loosely held together with the vibration of the vocal cords. B, b, bat, beat, rib, d, d, doctor, bagged, date, d, j, 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 genuine, gender, justice. Now, v, very, west, very, very, wonder, v. Now, the, as in these, there, those, these, there is vibration. Now, z, z, zenith, zeros, z. These sounds are produced when the vocal cords are loosely held together. Mm, mm, Monday, mango, mm, 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 not, night, nine, w, wonder, wide, what, when, which. There is vibration. Now, rare, row, read, write, Now, yuck, yesterday. There is vibration. So these group of sounds are produced with the vocal cords loosely held together and the vocal cords vibrate. These are called voiced sounds. Now let's have a small experiment to identify with the voiced sound or voiceless sound that we produce. Now keep our fingers at our Adam's apple and produce a prolonged and if you don't feel the vibration, we can identify that sound is voiceless sound. So usually the hissing sound is voiceless sound. So there is no vibration. Now, if the sound produced is a voiced one, our fingers will sure feel the vibration of the vocal cords. So keep our fingers at our Adam's apple and produce the next sound. The first one, the next one. For first one, there is no vibration, but the next one, our fingers can feel the vibration. You continue the same experiments with and now let's have one more experiment with keeping our hands or our ears and produce the sound. If the sound we produced is a voiced one, surely our hands will feel that vibration. When we produce, our hands will feel that vibration. But when we produce, our hands cannot feel anything. Now, do the same thing with z and s. Z. Now, we'll be able to identify whether voiced or voiceless sound by doing these small kinds of experiments with the sound we produce. Well, today we have learned some aspects of the organs of speech, which includes three systems: the articulatory system, the phonatory system, and the respiratory system. And we came across the vocal cords in the phonatory system. Let's now wind up. Thank you for listening to me. I hope you enjoyed this class. Let's meet very soon in the next episode. Till then, goodbye.